We're still here at the WorldSkills ASEAN Manila 2025, and we're very happy to find someone who's also an international or global partner of TESDA. He's none other than Mr. Brad Kerr, all the way from Batam in Singapore. How are you, Brad?
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
You were talking to us earlier about you helping as a global partner of TESDA for the last 30 years. Can
Correct.
you tell us
Yes,
more about that?
for sure. Yeah, so we've been working with TESDA over 30 years as one of their global premium partners. And one of the things that's important to us is making sure that, especially the teachers are at a level where everything they do relates to industry. So our partnership with TESDA is bringing the teachers, the instructors and trainers over to Batam for about 6 months at a time. So they're at a level where they know how to actually deliver the latest industry standard relevant training for all the students. So because of that, we've linked up with them for WorldSkills, which is fabulous for the Philippines because it's not just TESDA, it's Philippines in general too. And TESDA have done a great job in marketing that for the Philippines with all the countries here. And we look forward to, we're supporting them in, not just the automotive and plumbing, but also supporting them that making sure that, these fantastic students and participants that are coming to Manila, are learning something not just about, gaining a gold medal or a silver or a bronze, but making it relevant to industry. So when they come away from this, WorldSkills, they know I can get a really good job. I'm going to be recognised for the work I do. And I think that's very important to us at LabTech, and I think industry, that it's just not about the skill, it's about employability. Yeah.
How's the transition from 30 years ago, or even before pandemic, I guess, and to now? Because I see on your card it says you're the digital director. So how are you able to actually put together and bring together the region and be able to help each other rather than to compete?
Yeah. I think everyone's working together these days, and I come back to the teachers. It's a really, probably Asia has one of the strongest communities in the world, and I find that really good. They're willing to learn. They're willing to realise that digital transformation is here. It's going to make their job easier. It's not going to make them like AIs coming in. We hear a lot about artificial intelligence. And we hear a lot about digital twin technology. We hear a lot about Internet of Things and things like this. And I think that's they're willing to learn and change. And I don't call it change. They're willing to grow, and growth management is really important. And I find in Southeast Asia, growth management is really powerful. Where you find in some of the developing countries, change is hard.
Of the many things or the many topics that you guys or many skills that you're training on at LabTech, can you give us like top 3 that you're really?
Okay, so at LabTech in Southeast Asia, we're in the top 5 globally in the world now, based in Southeast Asia. Been here for 38 years, and the reason we came out to Southeast Asia is to make it affordable for developing countries. That was very important to us. And so we still maintain the high, European American quality, but again, because of the, we based in Asia, we're able to keep the operating costs fairly low. So our top products and leaders in the world would be automotive, air conditioning, refrigeration, and renewable energy. Now, automotive is very popular now because of electric vehicles. There's a huge shortage in the world, and we partner with the actual manufacturers themselves, right, for that. We also work in the areas of renewable energy, again for sustainability, again very popular. The other area, if I can add a 4th one, is biomedical. Right, huge area that needs a lot of attention, and we have we're currently in discussions now in the Philippines with the health department and TESDA to look at bringing that in. And WorldSkills, having that here in Manila, is really going to make, I think, the whole region aware that how Philippines is really growing, is leading the way, and I think they are leading the way in the region. I mean, okay, yes, Singapore, very modern, but and they're very good at what they do. But outside there, Philippines is really doing well. Yeah.
It's so nice to hear that from you. You're quite biased because I know you were married to a Filipina. That's why. And you have a very, very beautiful daughter and very talented daughter. That's why you love the Philippines, right?
Yes,
And you love
I'm
Philippines.
here nearly every month. Yes.
Oh, that's nice. I'd like to add some questions. How do you see Filipino skilled workers, and why do you support them so well?
Again, okay. Number one thing is their English is really good, so that makes it a lot easier. But again, they're willing to learn. I'll give you an example. During COVID, we gave access online around the world to our online learning, and out of that online learning, Philippines in 2 weeks had 16,000 users. Right. So
Also because we're the social media capital of the world.
Right, yeah.
So when one friend, finds out that you're actually doing it, they tend to gravitate and then they'll all say.
So Philippines was 1, US 2.
See, we're number 1.
Yeah, in online learning. And again, you look at TESDA have done a great job with their TESDA platform. Hundreds of thousands of users, right, around the world.
Interestingly, I want to find out an automative, training. How do you do that? Do you simulate it or do you show them videos on how to do
So
it? Or
everything we do, we use gaming technology now for our digital learning. So it's simulative. So you're learning a practical exercise online, right? And then you go to the physical. So huge benefits there. Safety, right, is number one, right? Number two, they're so engaged in what they do. Yeah. And I think that's very important to us.
And you're actually training teachers,
Yeah,
right?
we're training teachers so they can adapt and adopt the new technology. Yeah.
When they enroll to your classes, do they have to go to an online platform, or do they go
we
to
have online, but we also customise platform for them locally within each country. Yeah. So everything we do is all about helping them, right? It's not just about we do a lot of CSR work too. Yeah.
It's very nice to meet companies like you. Have been doing business for the past 38 years, 30 plus years in the Philippines, but has actually transitioned from traditional to now digital.
Yeah.
Right? So that's also one thing that we've been promoting and doing on the new channel. We started during the pandemic, and now our push for the public is really just to use and not to abuse the digital.
Yes,
only for good.
I mean, one of the things we ask people is that what are new ways of learning? And social media is in the top 5. For students and teachers to learn is social media.
So do you require your teachers to put their activities on TikTok or on
exactly,
Facebook?
Yeah, very powerful learning tool. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, teacher portals now, right, is all about social media for them learning around the world. Yeah.
It's part of our lives already. That's why we need to put more content, the things that you're doing, the things that we're doing out there, so that we'll be able to equalize the other things that we don't want to see online, right? So would you like to invite those people who will be able to see this video to maybe support the Philippines?
I recommend everyone to come along to Asian Skills in Manila in August to support the participants, but not only support that, see the Philippines. It's a great opportunity to come and see some lovely part of the Philippines at the same time. I mean, now I'm here advertising the Philippines.
Did you live here actually?
I did, yeah. I lived here for 3 years. So I mean,
which area?
In Imus Cavite. But I mean, you read articles now that a Palawan, to me is it's better than a lot of other places. So yeah.
Welcome to the Philippines.
Thank you.
Thank you for loving the Philippines. Thank you for supporting the skilled workers in the Philippines, and most especially, thank you for teaching and developing the skills of the teachers, because that's really the way to go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
thank
been
you.
a nice pleasure to meet you.